Welcome. In this video, we're going to be going through why local businesses lose money on ads. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It was never the ads. So what we're going to be going through here today is really three main ways that your ad budget is bleeding out before you ever even see a job. So this is your ad budget right here. You're putting out money towards ads. There's these three main leaks that I see all the time. The first one, people quit too early. The second one, they're not tracking things. And the third one is their slow follow-up. So the ads, it fills the bucket, and then the leaks ultimately decide what you keep, whether it's revenue, jobs, whatever makes the most sense for you. So you can follow along on this document here. Please take notes, then go back, check your own numbers. And if you want this document, let me know in the comments. I'll shoot it over to you, and you can put it into your own AI or to your own software and use it however you want. But in the long run, you didn't fail at ads. It was your setup. So real talk here, if you've ever spent money on ads and got nothing back, this video is gonna hit close to home. On one end, maybe you've boosted posts, or maybe you spent 10 grand with an agency that promised the moon. Either way, money was going out from the business, but the jobs and the revenue never came back, and you just walked away thinking, okay, ads don't work for my business. But I'll let you in. Here's what nobody told you. It was never the ads. I've watched businesses spend thousands. I had this one who spent $8,000. They generated 37 leads, and they booked exactly 0 jobs. Goose egg, 0. The wild part is, according to the ads and the metrics, they were actually working within the KPI. The thing is the money was leaking out somewhere else entirely. And so in this video, I'm gonna go in depth and show you those 3 places where your ad budget is actually bleeding out, and none of which are the ad itself. And we're also gonna go through how you can plug every single one so you can take home more. And heads up, you're gonna wanna stick around, because number 2 may sting a little bit, because you can't really blame anybody else for it. So we're gonna go a little bit more in depth to this diagram right here. What's up, everybody? My name is Graham. I am the founder of Valued Productions. I do run paid ads for home service businesses and local companies all over Maine and the country. We're ultimately cleaning up money-losing ad accounts all the time. It's basically half my job. So let's get into it. So does this sound familiar? It's what I was just going through. $8,000 going out, 0 jobs booked. 37 leads came in, not one turned into a job. So this leads us into leak number 1. You quit right before it started working. Again, most ad accounts, they don't fail, they get abandoned. So here's how it usually goes, and what I see all the time is you launch the ads, you're 2 weeks in, maybe you've spent $1,000 and the results are meh. Maybe it's your first time running ads, or you're coming to us as a agency. It's someone new for you. So like, we got to get this data in. A few leads come in, nothing's closed yet. So you're like, okay, this doesn't work. You pull the plug and you call it a loss. Sound about right? Here's the problem. Facebook algorithm, it has a learning phase. It needs roughly 50 conversion events a week to figure out exactly who your buyers actually are, especially with the Andromeda update, where the goal is to put the right ad in front of the right person so that they actually click and buy. That means that a small local budget is going to take 30, 60 days minimum. You're literally shutting off the machine while it's still calibrating. I mean, as a home service business, you resonate with that. You don't just start up a lawnmower and then just start going. You gotta like choke it and let it warm up a bit. Otherwise, you're gonna start going and it's just gonna, and you're not gonna get going. So we need to let it get the data and get warmed up. So this is kind of a diagram of what that looks like. Most people quit around here. So they're in that like 1 to 2 weeks, 3 weeks area. They're getting some leads in. The cost is a little higher, but the thing is it compounds over time. You need to let it run and get more of that data. And once you hit that, 8 to 12 week mark, that's when it's really going to start paying off. And that's where the learning phase, the data has come in enough that it's able to know who those people are. Think about what you actually paid for during this time. You paid for the test. All that early ad spend was buying data, learning which hooks stop the scroll, which audiences respond, which offers convert, and then you just left before the results came back. It's like paying for a lab workup at a doctor's office and then walking out before they read you the numbers. You didn't lose money on ads, you just bought the test and then threw away the answers. The rule that I give every single one of my clients is simple. If you can't commit to at least 90 days to start, don't start. Because right around the time that most business owners quit is right around the time that the campaign is starting to find its groove. It's gotten enough data in and it's just about to pop off, but then they quit and you don't get to see those results. Which leads us into the second leak. And this is the one that's going to really make the whole problem so much worse. And before I get into that, real quick, 10-second break. If you are a local business owner who wants real numbers and real campaign breakdowns like this every week, I do have a $47 community one time where I'm going to share exactly what's working right now. We go through a whole workshop where you can implement stuff. We got an AI scripter, a bunch of great resources in there. This isn't like a monthly thing. It's just a one-time payment. The link I will put in the description. So, okay, back to the moneymakers. Leak number 2, you're flying blind. You can't fix a leak that you can't see. It's like a flat tire. How do you fix it if you don't know where it is? And this is the one that probably stings because there's nobody else to blame for it. Most local business owners running ads can't answer 3 basic questions. What does a lead cost you? What does a booked job cost you? And what does every dollar of ad spend bring you back? If you can't answer those, you're not running a campaign, you're just gambling with a monthly subscription, really. So here's the thing. Without tracking, everything else just feels expensive. You're operating on feelings, and business should be operating on data and numbers, especially in ads. You see the bill from Meta, you see a few leads trickling in, some close, some ghost you, and your gut is saying this isn't working, but your gut has no data. Feelings aren't numbers, dude. Like, you need to make those data-driven decisions. So this is what it's like. If you're flying blind, you're thinking, I spent about $1,200, I think. Some leads came in. I think we got a couple jobs from it. It feels expensive. I might as well stop. Whereas if you're running an actual system, you know, okay, my cost per lead is $42. There was 18 leads, 6 booked, 4 closed. There was $9,600 in revenue. That's a 3.4x return. So if I'm spending $100, it means I'm making at least $300. So why not spend $200 and make $600? And then you can scale that budget next month. The same business, same ads, same money. The only difference is one of them can see, and the one who can see is the one that makes completely different decisions, because ads stop being a feeling and it's all about the math and like how it works. And these are the 6 numbers on that dashboard that you need to know. These are the only 6 numbers that matter. Your cost per lead, your cost per actual booked call, your cost per customer, what's your average job value, the lifetime value of a customer, and then your return on actual ad spend. So if you can track all of these per month, or if you need someone to operate it and track them for you, we're happy to help with that. But this is exactly why I wire up tracking through Go High Level for all our clients, because before we spend a single dollar, all the leads are tagged, every call is logged, every job is tied back to the ad that created it. And once that's all in place, the question stops being, are ads too expensive? And it really becomes, how fast can we scale this? But even with 90 days of patience and perfect tracking, there is one more leak that I see. And this one is the silent killer, because it happens after the ad already kind of has done its job and you've got some momentum. So one more thing before I get into that. This is a big one. If you are getting value out of this video so far, please drop the word numbers in the comments. I'll send you my free ad tracking checklist. The exact numbers that I pull for all our clients. It takes 2 seconds. Comment. Please, it helps the channel a ton. All right, now here, back to it. Here's the silent killer. Leak number 3, the money dies after the click. Your ad did its job. It got them to click and fill in the information, but then your follow-up, it fumbled the ball. So remember that $8,000 campaign that I mentioned with 37 leads and 0 jobs? The ads worked. They had 37 real humans raise their hand who wanted what they sold, but the money died in what happened next. Here's what most businesses do with a lead. They see the notification, maybe they're on a job site, they figure, okay, they'll call back tonight when they get done this specific job. Tonight becomes tomorrow. They call once, no answer. Maybe they leave a voicemail, and then they say, oh, that lead was fake and they didn't answer. Meanwhile, the homeowner filled out 3 different forms that day from different various people, and they booked with whoever called them first. The research on this is brutal. Like, man, I can't even tell you. Like, look at what happens to your odds of reaching a lead as the clock runs. Like, the metrics are staggering. So odds of reaching a lead by response time, 80% within the first 5 minutes. It drops down to 40% within 30 minutes. Within 1 hour, 10%, and the next day of 1%. So every hour of silence is money just evaporating off of a lead that you just paid for with your ads. And you need to call them more than one time. Like, these clients are busy also. And so if you just call and leave a voicemail once the day after, you're at like a 1% of potentially reaching them. You call within 5 minutes, you're in the conversation. You wait an hour, it falls off a cliff. You wait a day, you're calling a stranger. So here's the 3-part fix that's gonna plug all of these leaks at once. First, commit the full 90 days. Give the machine its runway. Give it budget for the testing phase. Judge the results after the learning phase, not during it. And if you need help determining what that is, join our community. Number 2, track all 6 numbers that I listed out in here. The cost per lead, cost per booked call, cost per customer, average job value, lifetime value, return on ad spend, and that's your dashboard. 3, automate the follow-up, instant text the second a lead lands. And then a human on a phone within 5 minutes, maybe a 2-week nurture sequence for everyone who doesn't book so that nothing falls through the cracks. Do all 3 of these and the math, it flips. You get the same budget that was bleeding out, it starts printing money. Not because the ads changed, but because the money finally has somewhere to land. And that's what it looks like when you know your numbers. When you know your numbers, it's not a gamble. And you can make decisions based on where that constraint is. So you spend $4,000 on ads, you get 100 leads, you get 25 customers, you generate $30,000 in revenue. I would pay that all day long. So why not spend $8,000 and generate $60,000? But you only know that if you track everything. So in recap, the 3 truths that I want you to take home after this video. 1, 90 days or don't even start. Quitting during the learning phase is just buying a test and throwing away the answers. 2, untracked ads, you're just basically gambling. You might as well take that money and go to a casino. If you don't know your cost per booked job, you don't have a campaign, you just have a slot machine. And 3, leads die in the follow-up. I see it all the time. Even I'm guilty of this sometimes, but we work around that. I have systems in place for that. But it happens to the best of us. The ads job ends at the click. Then it's your job, speed and consistently close the deal, or the competitor's gonna get it. It's just part of the way it is. So here's my challenge to you. Go open your ads manager right now, pull up the last 90 days, answer one question honestly. What did a booked job cost you? If you can't answer that, you just found your leak. And the good news is every single one of these things that we went through is fixable. If you want my team to dig into your account and find exactly where the money is bleeding out and map what to track and build a predictable campaign and what that would look like for your specific business, customized, there is a link to book a free call, or you can join the community. You get a free call in the community. No pitch, no pressure, just clarity. So book your free ad account audit. We'll put a link in the description. So if this was useful, please smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because we're going to be releasing more valuable videos like this on a regular basis. In the next video, I'm going to be breaking down the red flags to watch for when hiring a marketing agency, including the ones that I get paid to clean up after. So you're not going to want to learn all those expensive mistakes. So we'll definitely see you in the next video. I'm out. Have an awesome day.